Did you like the Lio Rush and Dante Martin versus Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty tag team contest?
I loved it. Honestly,
what did you love about it?
This is where you and I are going to be completely on opposite pages. I am a fan of Lio Rush. I like every single thing I see this guy do. He's a great heel promo. He's great at ringside. I know he's small, so if you can look past the fact that he's small, but he's in a company with lots of small guys, even the way he works is different than what other guys do. The way he tries to get away from a move before it happens, his quickness.
Yeah, scampering away and going at odd angles and everything.
He's creative. He's a creative and clever guy in the ring, and I think Dante Martin's a future star. I like this. I actually did like this.
I will say, when they say that Lio Rush is Dante Martin's mentor, but he looks like his little cousin that he's picked up after school and is taken to get him ice cream. Dante Martin's 6 feet tall. So I have a hard time buying the child-sized Lio Rush as a mentor. But as we mentioned, Dante Martin, incredible physical attributes that he has, that grace and the leaping ability. He needs to be older. He needs facial expressions, a personality, a physique, etc. But what he has, you can't teach. It has to be natural. Those other things probably will come with age and experience. Him and Moriarty, who don't look bad. They did a million things fast, but they had the sense to stop every once in a while and get an ovation. But this is modern wrestling. It's smaller guys going 100 miles an hour doing a synchronized routine, and then Dante Martin stands out because he has that amazing something athletically. But as far as a match, you're watching individual guys do a performance. None of these guys could put a match together. The hot tag was 2 simultaneous cold tags on either side of the ring. There's an extended 4-way. The corpse ref was involved, so there were no rules, and the 4-way just went on forever. And by the way, I have never seen a son of a bitch more unequipped for and or disinterested in his job, or even looking like he's making an effort at his job, than Rick Knox is. And, I mean, can they get somebody younger that can keep up with the guys? Because he's got to be in his 50s. And I'm just wondering if is he just blowing up, or what's the issue?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I mean, it would be tough to find someone with that pro wrestling gorilla pedigree like a Rick Knox has, or as you put it, my new favorite nickname, the corpse ref.
The corpse ref. He should be produced by Tim Burton. Why was Lio Rush wearing a top with the word moth, M-O-T-H, on the back? Is that like your cruiserweight, flyweight? He's a moth weight?
I don't know. I thought maybe he likes bugs.
At several points in the match, it started looking like they were just making shit up on the fly. And the other guy wouldn't know how to take it, and they would just fall in kind of a heap because it was going so fast. There's a lot of talent here and a lot of ability, and they're trying hard, but they just... Whichever team was supposed to be the faces or heels, you had no idea. They just kept taking turns as to who was in charge. And then at one point, Lio Rush and Dante Martin, who are partners, both go to the top rope to do something together off of it, but Sydal runs and jumps up and Hurricane Rana's Lio Rush off into the ring, and Dante Martin had to stand there and wait for Moriarty to come and jump up and throw him off. And they did some 4-way kung fu movie shit. And then suddenly Dante Martin hit his moonsault. 1, 2, 3. And that's a very fancy move, and he seems to be nailing it with regularity. But it's just, this would be like a match that you would have at a spot show in a training school, where you would say, okay, guys, go and put your match together and have it, and then we'll break it down afterwards. And then you would tell them, don't do about half of what you did, but concentrate on the good shit you did do and do more of that, and here's how. But this was not, for TV, it was something to keep people's attention, but, it was just crazy.
When you see a wrestler with the amazing leaping ability of Dante Martin, for instance, Do you think they start the day out with a healthy breakfast?
I think they do, Brian. I think they do. And I'm glad you brought that up because I wasn't thinking about breakfast right now. But I'll tell you what, now that you've got it on my mind, I'm getting hungry. And the best way to break that fast, folks, however long you've been fasting, if it's been several days, if I were you, I'd ease into this. But if you want to break your fast with healthy, delicious food, our friends at Magic Spoon, do you believe in magic in your breakfast bowl? I sang that last week. You can go to magicspoon.com and see all the tremendous flavors that are involved. Cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, blueberry, cinnamon, cookies and cream, and maple waffle. 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving, 140 calories a serving. Keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb. We're not going to say anything bad about these people. They won't even intimidate you, much less hit you over the head with their magic spoon, because they're nice people that spread happiness and joy and
magic
around the world. And you would think that there's some type of magic leprechaun dust on this magic spoon because it just makes you feel good. And if you go to magicspoon.com/Jim and use the promo code Jim, J-I-M, at checkout, when you grab a custom bundle of the cereal, you can pick the flavors and types that you want. If you use the promo code Jim at checkout, you can save $5 off their order. And Magic Spoon, another one of these confident folks, possibly even arrogant, that they're so confident in their product. 100% happiness guarantee. If you don't like it, for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. We might come behind them and ask a few questions because it reflects on us too, but they won't ask you anything.
What kind of questions you want to ask?
What the fuck are you doing? You trying to make us look bad? You want a fucking fist in your face? Get that fucking cereal back and shove it down your gullet. That's the kind of questions I would ask.
So when you said there may be intimidation earlier, you meant from you, not necessarily from Magic
Not from the sponsor, but from this reflects on me too. If you're going to be the first person in the world that didn't like Magic Spoon, don't use my promo code. Anyway, but remember to get your next delicious bowl of guilt-free cereal at magicspoon.com/Jim. Use the code Jim to save $5 off at checkout. And by the way, now the cookies and cream and maple waffle are back permanently.
All right.
But still don't wait because they could be sold out. You never know. Supply chain issues. They've got, they don't use the Keebler elves to make this stuff. They got a set of elves that they found in Teterboro that have an extensive background in cereal making. They're not just these, the generic elves. They make cookies. They make little snack cakes, they make cereal, they make all kinds of. These elves are cereal specialists.
The Dundee elves.
The Dundee elves from Teterboro, New Jersey.